Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is pretty exciting. As you guys saw last time, we picked up a really smashed cheap RV, and today we're going to try to get this thing started. We're going to take apart the damages, look inside, hopefully not find a lot of hidden damage. We probably will, but hopefully the hidden damage is not going to be like too much damage where the engine's broken like our last one. We got the valve cover, dropped the valve and all this big stuff. So hopefully today we're going to take it all apart, mess with the wiring, take apart the radiator, and try to get this thing started and hopefully drive it. So we got a lot of work to do. It's really hot today, but we're gonna get it done. So let's get straight to it and take this thing apart. Alright, so finally we got it all taken apart. We got the radiator out, we got the condenser, the fan shroud, a lot of wiring removed, and so far we got a broken blade on the fan, which is not bad. Alternator looks cracked. Let's move this wiring over. Let's see. Ooh, looks like the air intake box is definitely damaged. That's some kind of important thing. So we still got a lot of little damages, so let's go ahead and clean all this up, take it all apart a little bit more. We'll take probably the fan shroud off and maybe all this little back stuff back there, and check it out. Let's keep going. Alright, so we took it apart a little bit. As you guys can see, the intake manifold is cracked. So there's a little sensor right here. I guess that's broken. The gas fuel rail line that goes from one side to the other side, that's broken. So I think when we turned it on, we had gas squirting down. That was from that. So we're definitely gonna have to order another intake manifold before we try to start this thing. Let's go ahead and get the vacuum, maybe vacuum some of this glass, and take apart this intake manifold. So there we have it, we got the intake manifold off. Besides that, the rest of it looks good. Looks like we're gonna need maybe 2 coil packs. That one got hit, that one got hit. So we'll get those 2 on order. Looks like maybe the serpentine belt needs to be replaced. But other than that, vacuumed up most of the glass. Here's the intake manifold. So we got a part number. We'll call the dealer, we'll look for a used one. See whatever we can get a better deal on, or in the fastest. But other than that, it all looks good. So let's go ahead and try to find an intake manifold, and then if we do, replace it and go from there. Alright, so it's actually the next day. We made a couple phone calls, and this intake manifold came in today. It already had a fuel line on it. There's a couple things that are a little different. The fuel line is different, but the part number for the throttle body is exactly the same, which is going to be good for us. We're going to have to switch out the throttle body. The fuel rail, I think it'll work. It should plug up. It goes on this side. So we'll see how it goes. So let's get this thing back installed into this engine, and then we're going to try to spin it over. Pretty exciting. Alright, so just like that, we got the manifold installed. We got it all bolted down, all plugged up. We didn't replace the coil packs yet. We'll see how it does. So I unscrewed or took off the power steering or the actuator belt. We don't, because glass is everywhere. We don't need this fan spinning right now. So what we're gonna do is put power to the battery and see if this thing spins over. We're gonna check if it has a fuel leak again. Hopefully that's all fixed, and see if this thing will start. So it actually started pretty good. I don't want to run it long because we are leaking a little bit of transmission fluid, but heck yeah, so far so good. Let's go ahead and fix the transmission fluid, and then maybe we'll top it off with brakes. So this thing got broken off. Put some brake fluid in there to make sure we kind of have a little bit of brakes and see if this thing will drive. Alrighty guys, that's the drive shaft that we found inside while we were cleaning. Let's go ahead and get this thing back together, hook it up again, and see if this thing will be a run and drive. I mean, that'd be crazy to see, you know, but Ivan's been working on the engine and making it, you know, run, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and get this thing installed and see if it'll roll. Awesome. Alright, drive shaft is installed, looking good. I'm happy with the results. Ivan is finishing up the brake lines. There's some that was cut right there, so he's just gonna repair them. Yeah, getting it done. This thing hopefully soon will be a run and drive. Missing a couple features here and there, like a front end, but you know, no big deal. Let's get it rolling. Alright guys, so drive shaft is in. We got some transmission fluid topped off. Yeah, basically I had to put in the intake again, so have the intake sensor so this thing can actually stay running, you know, because that's kind of going on. But yeah, overall I think we're ready for our first test drive, right Ivan? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and start this thing up and drive it. Alright, exciting. Oh man, so we'll probably have like a vacuum leak somewhere, but gotta give it a little bit of gas. Oh, a little bit of gas. A little bit of gas. Bad at this game. It starts so nicely. Man. Maybe it's just not getting fuel, or? I don't know. Sometimes it runs really good, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff not hooked up, so. Man, that's so weird. Yeah, I mean. Dang. Just tap the gas just a little bit. Tap the gas a little bit? Nope. 6,000 miles. So cool. Just going to try it again inside. Am I getting fuel, or is it? Not even sure. Come on, be nice. So strange. And it was working. Stayed running for a little bit. Now nothing. So strange. All right, maybe we're gonna scan it, see what sensor is really throwing it off, just stop like that. That was our intake, but that's on. Got our fancy tape on there, so that should be holding good. I don't know. All right, we got it running a little bit. We actually just unplugged the mass airflow sensor, because it was probably messing with it. And we're running. See if we put in drive, Ivan? Oh boy, bad brakes. We got brakes down there, but probably need to bleed them a little bit. Here it is, guys. Woo-wee, run and drive. Oh yeah. On this side, it looks like a nice little camper right here. Look at that RV go. Ready to go camping. This SUNSTAR T30. Brake lights are working. Reverse. Is the camera working? Backup camera?
No, no backup camera. Probably a ripped wire somewhere.
The brakes are really, really hard.
Brakes are hard. But it's actually running pretty good. Your door's open, that's the problem.
And we do have a check engine light, low brake fluid, e-brake.
Oh yeah.
But it runs.
But it runs. Nice. Our steps are still working though, so that's good. Hey, run and drive. Well, all right guys, that's actually pretty exciting. It's actually running, it's driving, so surprisingly the hit was kind of more up top, so the frame rail wasn't too bad. It'd be kind of cool just to pull this out a little bit, because either way, if you want to repair it, you're gonna need to pull out the damaged parts first to kind of match up. So I say let's get the forklift out here, let's hook up some chains and get it out, pull it out a little bit so it's a little easier to sit inside the driver's seat, so you have a little more room, because it's kind of squished over there due to the accident. So it'd be kind of nice. Let's just pull it out, get it close, and then see how bad it is in there. I know, can't do any more damage, right? Maybe. Let's go ahead and get the forklift. All right guys, check it out. Now I could sit here, no problem. Before, literally this dashboard was in my knees. I got plenty of space. It looks almost OEM here.
Plus the passenger seat's not touching anymore.
Yeah, that literally was against the passenger seat. That's crazy how weak it was. I mean, we literally just put it in drive. It wasn't like we're trying to tug it. We just, as soon as the forklift started going, it was pulling it out. Like, wow, must be just a little thin aluminum tubing and stuff. And
I mean, it's steel, but I mean, a lot of it's already, you know, cut and ripped, and but still, it went out really easy.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, and it just still looks good. This dash probably could all come off.
Yeah, hopefully we get a parts one or something, and then, you know, all this just comes apart, you know, get new metal and
yeah,
cut, splice,
because sometimes
reassemble,
we get ones that are burnt inside and the front end would be good, and that's basically what we have in the other one. So all we have to do is just cut the whole front nose off, and now we know it runs and drives. Just need some sensors, some probably vacuum leaks going on. That's why it's not running well, but overall.
I mean, check engine lights on, you know.
You know, we checked it, the engine's there, but
it's good success. We definitely got it run and drive. So
yeah,
that was the mission of this whole thing, and we got it done. Let us know, what you guys think. Should we just give up or keep going or go from there?
Yeah, if it's a good deal or not. I mean, we picked it up really cheap. Like, there's just so many good parts on this thing. It's crazy. The radio's still working. I mean, our hydraulic jacks, the generator itself. Going underneath it, you see the, you know, everything, all suspension's there. So definitely a lot of good parts on here. Definitely worth a lot of money, but it'd be nice. Is it fixable? Is it not? If we get a parts car? I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Turn that notification bell so you don't miss out. Yeah, we'd love to get some more RV builds too. You know, sometimes we do sports cars. Sometimes we do destroyed RVs. It's, you know, hit and miss. We'll see what we pick up for a good deal. But like I said, appreciate all your support. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.